Cancer, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of July. Oh, there we go. Just want to make sure it's in the frame for the month of July, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Cancer, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal, make sure to check out the description box below. You can book it that way. All right. Love, anybody? Cancer? Love, love, love. Main energy for your reading is the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the Knight of Pentacles. There's love. There's definitely love here, but it's moving slowly. It's a slow progress, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. This is one of the slower moving energies in the deck, and it's tied up to this relationship, this connection, which you are in. Now, I don't see you necessarily having an issue with that. I gotta be honest, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. The main sign that I'm seeing are Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, and Virgo. So you're covering all the earth signs. So if you're dealing with somebody that is an earth sign or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart, definitely stay tuned for this reading. In the recent past, Cancer, you get the Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. 6 and 6. I love sixes. You're definitely showing me that you're moving into a place of stability. Lots and lots and lots of balance internally for you happening here in the recent past. The Hermit is very much a card of kind of like going through the dark night of the soul and coming out the other end. Like you have gone to the top of the mountain. You've isolated. You've done all the work to essentially become the best version of yourself. And you're showing me anybody that I'm exchanging energy with in the recent past has got to help me maintain my inner peace. You are not entertaining anybody's energy, which is there's not that equal give and take or that balance. If you feel like there's any connection in your life or anybody that you're interacting with where you're giving more than you're receiving, or it's not an equal exchange or something that you feel comfortable with, you're like, I'm done. I walk away. You literally pick up your toys and you walk away. You're like, I'm not entertaining this. And not even in like an angry way, just more so in a way of like, this doesn't align for me. This doesn't work for me. I'm not doing this. In the current situation, you get the Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. There's definitely this desire. Somebody very, very significant showing up here for you. There's definitely a desire to start anew and rekindle this and kind of like bring back the passion, bring back the excitement. There is somebody specific that you have in mind in the current situation. This isn't just an energy of like, oh, I just want to date somebody. Someone very important, very significant that is showing up here for you. But there is a little bit of confusion internally happening for you. I'm going to clarify this and see what it's about. Is it about this person? Is it about this connection? Like, what is this confusion about? We're going to see. Now, in the near future, you get the Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Justice. You have successfully, like I said, overcome the hardships and the difficulties. You started experiencing it in the recent past, and in the near future, you've gone from like balance here in the 3D world to divine balance. The Justice is like divine balance on all fronts in your life. And that's what's showing up here for you in the near future. And you're showing me like, I went through the battle, I went through the hardship, and in the near future, I'm finally like on the path to success. I've overcome whether it's your own limiting beliefs, somebody else's toxic behavior. We're going to clarify this and see exactly what it's about, but you've overcome that. I like to call it like emotional nonsense. You've overcome that, and now everything's balanced. So let's clarify. We'll start off by clarifying the Two of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this month. Also, Cancer, if this reading resonates, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. Two of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading, is clarified by the Two of Cups again, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Justice, and you get the Justice again here in the near future. This is beautiful. Whatever connection you are in, whatever relationship you are in, stick with it. Like, it not only brings you a lot of balance internally for yourself, it's divinely balanced as well, but even here in the 3D world, like things are working. The Eight of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's like things are working, things are building. You and this person both have similar goals, similar desires, similar energies. Like you're really helping each other build and move in the direction that you want to move in. Bottom of the deck, you get the Six of Cups. This is also a soul connection, which I'm sure you kind of already recognize because things are really so good. But yeah, I really love this. Whatever connection you're in or you're getting into this month, it seems to be so aligned for you and so beautiful. I kind of don't even want to clarify the rest of the reading, but we will. Let's clarify the Six of Swords in the recent past. Six of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Pentacles. You're very much, like I said, in an energy of whatever doesn't make sense to me, wherever there's conflict, wherever there's disagreement, wherever there's difficulties, I'm walking away. Now, there is somebody in particular here that you try to deal with in like a very, very logical way. What I mean by that is you really have to try to keep your emotions out of it when you deal with this person. This is somebody who you do have conflict with, you do have a disagreement with, but they tend to get you riled up very, very easily. And you're almost like anticipating the next conflict, the next disagreement, the next argument with them. I don't feel like this is somebody that you're going to have this beautiful relationship with. It may be, but I really don't feel like that's the case for the majority of you. It's just very much an energy of like, when I deal with you, I have to make sure that like I look at this purely logically, because you tend to kind of rope me into questioning my perception, questioning how I view things, questioning, whether what I'm saying is accurate. This person is very good at kind of like dragging you down and bringing you down emotionally and really roping you into their drama. And it seems like, at least in the recent past, you recognize that and you're like, I'm not getting roped into this anymore. Like, you're not about to like drag me down into your drama. Let me figure out a way to deal with you. And the best way to deal with this person: logic, practicality, black and white, all above board, not getting into those emotional discussions. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Strength, the Eight of Swords, and the Hermit. You get the Hermit again in the recent past immediately after this. So it's a little bit difficult for you to find this place of balance. There is somebody that I'm seeing here. In bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Pentacles. There is somebody that you're dealing with, which you've had a long-term relationship with this person. And this could be family, friends, relationship, whatever, romantic relationship. You've had a very long-term relationship with this person, and it's difficult. It's hard. And you spend a lot of time up in your head trying to figure out, like, how do I get to a place of balance with them? How do I get to a place of equal give and take? Again, I do feel like it's also this person where there's a lack of balance inherent in your relationship. You tend to give more than the other person. You tend to do more. There's something here where the exchange between you and this person is not balanced. And on a deep level, you recognize that, but it's also very, very difficult for you, because you're showing me like, I'm trying to think and figure out like, what can I do about this? How can I make this better? How can I get to this place of balance? And you really just can't find a solution, right? And again, this could be a family member. This could be a friend. I don't necessarily feel like this is romantic, although it could be. It could be for some of you. Let's clarify the Hermit in the recent past. Wow, you get so many repetitive cards. The Hermit's clarified by the Empress, which you get in the same row in the current situation, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles. Deep down, right? I'm setting this energy aside. Deep down, you know that love, there is a specific connection in love showing up for you. And you're showing me like, deep down, I know that this relationship, this connection is a learning process for me. It's helping me really, really grow. So again, I don't know if this lover's relationship is this person that you're having hardships and that's what you're growing through in the recent past, or if this is somebody entirely different. You would know. But essentially, you're showing me like, there is a very special connection, a very special person, and it is going to teach me so, so much. The Page of Pentacles is all about having like a steep learning curve and really acquiring new tools and new skills in the romantic department. And it's almost like, on a deep level, I don't know where this like download is coming from, but you're showing me like, I know I'm going to learn and grow and evolve so much as a result of this connection. Let's move on to the current situation. Start off with the Ace of Wands in the current situation for you. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Devil, which you get again in the near future, the Star, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Pentacles. You're showing me that there is a desire to rekindle, to start anew. There is a specific long-term relationship that you have in mind, and you, more than anything, are showing me, I want to rekindle this. I want to bring this back. Now, there is somebody here. I don't know if this is you or your person. You're going to have to figure that one out. Somebody here has some unhealthy behavioral patterns. It's showing up in the near future and it's showing up in the current situation as well. This could be toxic patterns like addiction, gambling, infidelity. This could also be limiting belief. I'm not worthy of love. I'm not good enough. This could also be unhealthy behavioral patterns in terms of like an inability to be emotionally vulnerable, to be communicative from an emotional perspective. This could be any number of things. But the way it manifests broadly, or I would say the biggest thing that you have an issue with when it comes to this person, the unhealthy behavioral pattern that you're struggling with the most, why can't I talk, Cancer, is the inconsistency. This person is hot, they're cold, they're in, they're out, they're back, they're forth. They're literally giving you whiplash, and you're showing me like, I want to rekindle things with them. I still see them as a long-term partner, like somebody that I want to build a relationship with and grow and like literally grow old, have a family with. Like, this is the person that you see all that with. But you're showing me, I want them to heal their unhealthy behavioral patterns, and I want them to stop being inconsistent. And it's not just a want, it's like a deep, deep want. If I were a genie and I came up to you and I was like, Cancer, you get one wish. What is it? You'd be like, this is my wish. This is my wish when it comes to this person. This is what I want. It's beautiful because it's almost like you're taking your wish from like a genie, an imaginary genie, right? Like I'm the genie here. You're taking your wish and you're like giving it to somebody else because you want to better them. Like, that's how selfless you are when it comes to this person. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in the current situation. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, which you got in the same row in the recent past, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're still stressing, by the way. You're still stressing about how to achieve a place of balance when it comes to this person. And you get the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're getting so many repetitive cards, Cancer. It's like not even funny. You're trying to figure out, you're still racking your brains. How do I get to a place of balance? Like how, oops, sorry, that was way too close to the mic. How do me and this person get to this place of like achieving equal give and take, achieving balance, achieving a position where I feel like I give and receive equally? And that's telling me that when it comes to this person, you may have a very, very hard time not over giving. Let's take a, oh my goodness. Cancer, give me one sec. Sorry, I literally had to pause the reading and adjust my microphone because it was just like slipping and falling down. And I kept like crunching lower and lower onto the table so that the mic is not like away from me. As I was saying, I do feel like you are still racking your brain on like how to achieve a place of balance with this person. But the biggest thing that you're taking away in the current situation is I need to focus on myself. I can't keep expending my energy to figure out how to make this connection balanced because it's never going to be balanced. So the only thing that I can do is actually control my actions and focus on myself, my needs, my desires, put them first. And that way, at least like I know I'm good. If it doesn't work out with this person or we can't find this place of balance or, you know, whatever the issue is, at least I know that when I lay my head down at night, I did everything that could make me feel good and prioritize my needs and myself. Let's take a look at the Empress in the current situation. The Empress is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, you get the Eight of Wands. Sorry, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, you get the Eight of Wands. You really do want to start over with this person. It's not even just like starting over though, Cancer. It's very much an energy of like, I want us to completely wipe the slate clean. I want to pretend like all the difficulties, all the hardships, all the icky stuff is in the past. Like, let's move past that. Let's leave that in the past. You just really want to start over. The Fool is the first card in tarot, and that's tied up to this very special person. This person in this relationship, which is a learning curve for you, by the way. Now, you and this person are in separation. You're not together at this point, okay? But don't forget the main energies for your reading. This connection is incredible. It has so much potential to really, really work out. And so the universe is kind of telling you, like, don't give up on it. It's a learning curve. It may be a little bit difficult, but don't give up on this connection. There is a level of emotional detachment here, though, because again, this connection is difficult, it is strenuous, and it's not always easy flowing with this person. And so you are kind of still protecting yourself a little bit when it comes to the emotional department. And you're like, I'm not going to put all my eggs in this emotional basket because on the off chance that it doesn't work, I don't want to just sit there and, be like bummed out and disappointed. And so you are very hopeful. And again, the universe is really, really trying to remind you, do not give up on this connection. I don't know why. This is literally the first time that I've gotten this message in a reading in like forever. But yeah, let's get to the near future and see, because the Justice is also one of the clarifiers for your main energy. So maybe that'll give us an understanding as to why the universe is asking you not to give up. Six of Wands in the near future is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords. You got the Six of Swords in the same row in the recent past. It's telling you not to give up because essentially in the near future, you're closing out the difficult cycle, the world. You're closing out the cycle of frustration and annoyance and like that uphill battle that you feel where there's constantly like you're trying and trying and trying and trying. You're closing out that cycle. And you're moving away from that cycle into a much more calm, much more stable, much more balanced cycle. And your heart is leading the way. Your person's going to come in with an apology, even if it's not like a grand apology of like, oh, I messed up, I have so much to make amends for. They're going to come in with an apology and recognize like, hey, I haven't been giving what I've been receiving in this connection. If you've been expecting your person to kind of see the error of their ways or recognize like where they messed up, I do see that. I do see that happening in the near future, but you have to wait until the difficult cycle is over. It's not showing up for you in the current situation. It is showing up in the near future, though. Let's clarify the Devil in the near future. The Devil is clarified by the High Priestess, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. You got the Two of Pentacles in the same row in the current situation. Deep down, that these unhealthy behavioral patterns that your person embodies in this soul connection, right? You're not the only one that wants them gone. Your person doesn't like them either. They make this person very, very unhappy. It almost weighs this person down. But again, you are still showing me just because they don't like their behavior and just because they don't like their actions and just because they want to change and just because, I want them to change, does that mean they're actually going to change? Does that mean they're actually going to take the action to fix this? And you don't know. You still don't know in the near future. But for some reason, you are recognizing that these unhealthy behavioral patterns are weighing on them. Whereas in the current situation, I don't see you saying that. I see you being like, oh, I wish that they didn't do A, B, C, D, but there's no recognition of how it affects them. And in the near future, you're like, oh, I'm not the only one that wants them to change. They don't like their behavior either, which is a pretty big step if you think about it, Cancer. Let's clarify the Justice in the near future. Justice is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Eight of Wands. If you're expecting a conversation with this person, a deep, honest, open conversation, it's coming in the near future. That's why the universe is asking you not to give up on this person, not to give up on this connection. They are coming around. Things are going to shift. The Wheel of Fortune is all about having really, really big shifts, which are divinely guided and move you in a beautiful direction. And the direction that you're moving in is towards emotional stability and emotional fulfillment with this person. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or somebody that is just very much like logical, practical, all of that. Things are going to balance out though, and they're going to balance out. It's like you can sense it, you can feel it, but there's also proof, black and white proof here in the 3D world of these changes coming. So that's why the universe is asking you, like, don't give up on this yet. Like, this person is coming around. How beautiful. Let's take a look. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Cancer. From the universe, you get the Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Yeah, this is a very strong connection that you share with this person. And it is slow progress. It is very, very slow progress when it comes to this connection. But these realizations, these big shifts and big changes that you're hoping happen with this person, they're coming in the near future. The first step to change is recognizing that you're doing something. And this person, although it's slow and it takes freaking forever, this person is going to come to that realization and that understanding. And that's why the universe is like, Cancer, Don't give up hope. Don't give up on them. Not yet. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.